So next topic is characters. Reader question number 4. Who is your favorite character and why? Okay, so if we're talking Keepers of Fire, then my favorite character is Atia. I mean, hands down. I connected to Atia on a very deep level. It was really tough when I started writing book 2 because, and those of you who finished Keepers of Fire will kind of understand maybe where I'm coming from, but at the beginning of book 2, Atia wasn't really there. And it was really hard to adjust. You know, she wasn't in the first several chapters. And getting used to writing about somebody else and letting somebody else take the stage for a while was it wasn't easy. Atia has major flaws, but human flaws. They're very human flaws, and I think I felt her struggles. And even though I cannot say I honestly agree with a lot of the choices she made, I understood where she was coming from. And I don't know, I think maybe because I was in her head so much, she was just a part of me. So yeah, she's my favorite character. Hopefully that explains why. Yeah, it does. Reader question number 5. What is your favorite type of character to write or create? Ooh, the complex ones, really. I like to create characters who, the ones I get a thrill out of creating characters who have multiple layers. I know this is, boy, the light's going crazy. I know this is supposed to be about Keepers of Fire, but in book 2, there is a character who is so fantastically complex that I just can't get enough of him. I know who you're talking about, and I had the same problem. And he's absolutely indispensable to everybody else, at least all the good guys. And so he's a horrible person, but there's just so much to him. I think that may be one of the reasons why I liked Dithar. See, when I was writing Keepers of Fire, Dithar was like I fangirled over that guy, and he's horrible. And no, it's not just the bad people that I like to write about. Again, it's the complex people. You're not doing a very good job convincing me. I think you just like writing bad characters. Okay, so here's one of my own questions. What character was the most challenging to create? Most challenging to create? Okay. I'm going to say Matthias. Hands down. Yeah, Matthias was tough. Matthias really isn't in book 1 all that much. He really isn't. He's a big part of the book. Like, things connected to him, events that involved him very intimately, are driving, like, it's like a big, it affects other people, I guess. So he is kind of he's an important character, but he's not like, he doesn't get very much screen time. Before this book started, really bad things happened in Matthias's life, in his family life, and it hit him really hard. And if you read the book, you'll learn why. Who would it not hit? But at the same time, Matthias also has an amazing strength of character. And I really, really, really wanted to make sure, because a lot of times I think what happens with people with tragic pasts is that they become kind of whiny and people, you're supposed to be feeling bad for them or sympathizing with them or loving them or whatever. And when you're reading the story, and you're just like, this guy has no backbone. And it was very, very important that Matthias wasn't one of those people. He has been through a lot, so he has a natural gravity. But it doesn't. It's not like it's like the over. It's not like this over. This all-encompassing, thing that he just can't get off his mind. He's not obsessed about it. Did it affect him? Yes. Is it still affecting him? Yes. And he kind of and inevitably, because of what kind of thing it was that occurred, it affects his day-to-day life. His interaction with his father is extremely, it's touched bit. Now, they can ignore it, but, it's still kind of there, the problem. but it doesn't. It's not like this. You know, every single time you get into Matthias's head, there's other things going on there. You know, it's not just, you know, oh, this problem that happened. And so developing him, it was really hard because it was easy to make him be whiny and wimpy, but that was not who he needed to be. And so there was a lot of rewrites with him. There's still a lot of rewrites of him in book 2. Him and I won't say who required, oh my goodness, so many rewrites. So he was hard making him work.